Hey guys, it's Rocket Blade here again. What's up, guys? I'm here to talk about a fight I thought that will never happen. It was rumors, it was speculation. Is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? But it finally happened, and in my opinion, not only lived up to the hype, it surpassed the hype. Though to me, in my opinion, had a controversial ending. I'll get into that as the video goes on. But we're here to talk about today the Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather fight that happened yesterday. It blew up social media, everyone from Facebook and Twitter, hell, even YouTube. Everybody's talking about this. Fucking everybody. It can't be not be escaped. And for the most part, I really enjoyed it. The pay-per-view stuff was like $100. Holy shit. That was expensive. But luckily, there was a Fathom event that was on theaters, and it only cost like $42. So it was obviously cheaper to pay $100 and... Whoa, excuse me. So it was obviously cheaper and smarter to pay, you know, because my brother could pay for tickets. So in total we spent like $8 for two people. Then to spend $100, just, you know, it was just cheap. It felt cheaper. We're saying like at least $10 worth of money in comparison, but it was worth the money in my opinion. It was totally worth it. I felt it was totally worth the money that I was asking for. The wish it was cheaper, yeah. It's probably the most expensive Fathom event ticket I've ever gotten, because I think the most expensive one was probably the Sword Art Online movie, which was like I think $15. But man, this was like beats that. So I thought anything that beat that at that point. Oh, by the way, to kind of like clear my throat, I gotta. This water will be Dr. Pepper. I know these are still around. It's crazy. But also, let's see, there's a logo there as well. It's so cool. I know I'm not being sponsored by Dr. Pepper. I wanted to show you that because that was the thing they were using to promote Wonder Woman, and it's still around if you can find it. It's still around if you look hard enough. All right, but get back to the topic at hand. Sorry, I got a little off topic, but the fight itself, it was worth it. You know, considering the fact that the last fight Floyd had, which was Manny Pacquiao, which in my opinion I felt Pacquiao won despite being a one-armed man. He you know. Because the fight was so boring. He kept running away, hugging, and Pacquiao basically had to chase his ass down pretty much to make it a fight. You know, it was ridiculous. But here, you know, I thought he was going to stand his ground, do the shit he normally does, run away, you know, pit-pat, and run away and gain points like you know. He stood his ground. And in my opinion, if you ask me like who was winning the fight, Conor did. Though it was very close though. Like I picked like 6 rounds to... Like, he won, like around 6 rounds. He was winning, like, most of the rounds. I think, like, Conor won 6, Floyd won, like, 3. So, he was, like, Conor, in my opinion, was winning winning the fight, in my opinion. It was very close. And the fact that he lasted this long, up to 10 rounds, was incredible. He kept up with him, and at times outpaced him, outboxed him. It was just something. Because unlike what James Toney, when he took on Randy Couture, he really got taken down and choked out in the first round. He even lasted not even one goddamn round. Conor was in there for 10 rounds. He got up to 10 rounds. That is incredible. And you know, like, oh, he got his ass kicked out the entire time. I mean, yeah, he got hit from shots here and there, don't get me wrong, but he was firing, hitting just as hard, if not more so. He showed he was in that fight. Hell, according to the CompuBox, he landed over 110 shots on Floyd Mayweather. That was even more than I think the last, I think that was one of the other points landed on Floyd, which is really impressive considering the guy who's never, you know, was mostly doing MMA fights in the UFC and mixed martial arts, doing a boxing for the first time, landed all those shots. So he did a really good job. And also, even though I'm not the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan, I'm gonna admit, I think he's an asshole, and his arrogance is fucking annoying. I admit I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I have to give respect where respect is due, and he's earned respect here because he didn't run away. He stood his ground and made a boxing fight. He went back to being not Money Mayweather, but Pretty Boy, because when he was fought to God, he was known as Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather, and Pretty Boy was known as being the aggressive, knock you out boxer, which I liked more than the Money Mayweather runaway punch and hug for the win. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what you did, a fight, not to hug it out and shit. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, he did a lot better, and I have respect for Floyd. He went in there to to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pussy out. You know what I'm saying? And it was a great fight. But then let's get to what I talked about at the beginning, the controversial ending. In that 10th round, was Conor McGregor hurt and tired? Absolutely. I know without a shadow of a doubt. But before that, it was upsetting because the referee, which I know is known as Kelly Bird, he, in my opinion, really fucked it up and just jumped in and stopped the fight. You know what I'm saying? Prematurely, and not just me, Evander Holyfield feels the same way, that the fight was stopped prematurely. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was ridiculous. I know he had, and me and brother debated about this right after the fight, of course. I know he had good intentions. He was supposed to protect Conor. And, considering the fact, in boxing's history, a lot of people have died. And I understand that. That's why boxing back in the day used to be 15, but people kept dying, so they lowered it down to 12. 10 for title fights, and 12 for title fights. So even then, when it's a title fight, there's only just 2 more rounds, and that's it. So think about that. If that was the last 10, that was a non-title fight, that would have been the last round right there and there. But yeah, it's just, he just stepped in. He didn't really give Conor a chance. I can understand. My argument is this: if Conor was in the corner, just covering up and just getting pounded on and not moving, yeah, of course, stop the fight. I don't want him to get hurt. But if he's getting hit by punches, granted, but he's also moving, dodging. Because he was one punch would land, but another punch would just graze him or miss. So he was getting hit by every other punch, but he was constantly moving, ducking, hugging it out, and then all of a sudden he just jumps in. The ref just jumps in and just stops it. And even he said in the video, I was tired, but I wasn't hurt, I was just tired and exhausted, I was coherent. He was talking fine, he was okay. I think it was just so upsetting that he stopped the fight like that. I mean, this is a big fucking fight. It broke a lot of records. Hell, it was so much people were in this. I think in Florida and I think some other state, the numbers I keep track of, how much people were ordering it crashed. At one point, I think, and I believe that too, because when during the undercard, the co-main event, in the theater, the signal went down, only for maybe 10, 15 seconds, and it went right back up and it came back on, and it never happened again. So, I don't know if that's a server thing. I guess people, they realized, oh shit, a lot of people are on it, because Showtime was showing it. Showtime servers were oh shit, we better put more because people are fucking watching this. We better play fucking it's really, people realize it's really happening. So, but put more boxes in or some shit so we can so it won't cut off again and stuff. Cause it'd be fucking right. Especially if, for example, if Conor or Floyd, Floyd hurt Conor or Conor hurt Floyd, and all of a sudden it cuts off. Oh, a lot of angry calls. So they want to avoid that. But in my opinion, it's a big fight. The referee should have given him a chance to fight back. Because when most fighters, if they're just dead in the ropes or dead, because you've seen it before, when they're clearly just dead because they're tired of giving up. Conor wanted to win that fight. He was moving, ducking, and the referee, in my opinion, Kelly Bird, ruined the ending for me. For the most part, I really enjoyed the fight. It was action-packed. It was intense. I loved it. It was way better. It made up for the Pacquiao fight, Mayweather fight 1,000 times over. It was way, way better. But it's just so upsetting that the fucking referee just jumped in and gave Conor McGregor the benefit of the doubt. Because no one has ever knocked him out before. Keep that in mind. No one's ever knocked him out. He has a strong chin. Remember, when Nate beat him the first time, when they first fought, he didn't knock him out. He choked him out. Keep that in mind. Conor's never been knocked out before. That guy can take a hit, but he also give hits too. So in my opinion, also I think me and my brother also agree that maybe Conor shouldn't have thrown back to show that he's okay. But still, he was still in it. He should let him giving him a chance. Because I'll say this right now. If it was the other way around and that happened to Floyd, people would be livid on the boxing end. People would be upset and furious, and it'd be furious anger to say the least. So much so, if you after we're done seeing this video, there's people online, which I'm not kidding, that actually fought each other in the theater after they saw the results. Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor fans were actually fist fighting each other in the theater. You can look it up right now and find it. I'm not kidding. It's crazy. Luckily, my theater, people were respectful and I mean, they said their comments and stuff, but not to anyone else. It's more like to Connor/Floyd on the screen. But it was enjoyable. It was a good fight. I mean, Connor was in it, I believe, and I love how the fact that Stephen A. Smith and other people on ESPN were giving him mad respect for him even lasting that long and even winning the fight. I mean, in my opinion, he was winning that fight. It was close, though, but he was winning. He was winning the fight. And is this upsetting that the referee had to step in and do that? Because in my opinion, Mr. Kelly Bird will go down in infamy because he really, really, really fucked up. And it's not just me. Other people like Holyfield feel that he stopped it way too early. You know what I'm saying? He's still, you know what I'm saying, considering the magnitude of this fight, and now officially Floyd Mayweather has retired, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get that chance. I will love a rematch, of course. Absolutely. Considering how well the performance they put on the first time, I will definitely love a rematch. But now, since Floyd's officially saying he's retired, now I get that. No thanks to Kelly Bird. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give Floyd the credit of winning that and getting that ticket, but I really can't because of Kelly Bird. Because if he knocked him out or dropped him, or, you know, here's the thing. If the ref would have, like, let's say Floyd dropped him, and if, let's say, you know, which it would have happened, I wouldn't doubt. But let us say, you know, Floyd dropped Connor, right? And Connor gets back up, and the ref stopped it. Then I would still be upset, but I was later on, you know, after I calmed down, I would say, you know what, maybe he saw something in Connor's eyes that he was fearful about and stopping the fight. But we'll never know because amidst of him trying to like dodge the punches and stay alive to survive the round, they just, you know what I'm saying, he just decided just to step in. And again, I understand he had good intentions. Not saying Kelly Bird is a bad person or, you know, a bad referee, but in my opinion, he did a fucked up thing. He should have given Conor McGregor the benefit of the doubt and given him a proper chance. That fight was stopped way too early. I guess kudos to Floyd. He did a fantastic job boxing wise, no doubt about it. He had great composure, especially when Conor was hitting him really fucking hard. But I can't give him I would love to give him more credit, but I can't because of the fucking referee. He fucked up. I don't care what people say. He fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He fucked up really bad. You know, it's like another analogy I give my older brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like a football player dropping a key pass in the Super Bowl to win the game, or in basketball, in the NBA, a person missing the key shot to win the NBA Finals, or hitting that home run hit, you know, for them to win the Major League Baseball championship. They don't want to miss the swing or miss the shot or not catch the ball. Of course they want to do the right thing and catch it and win. But when they drop that pass, miss that shot, miss that swing, they fucked up. And Kelly Bird, I know you meant well. I know you like trying to look out for the safety of Conor McGregor, but you fucked up. You fucked up. But despite that, though, even though he fucked up, in my opinion, it was still a great fight regardless. I still recommend you go watch it. Not at $100, of course. Maybe when it goes cheaper, but you can find it on YouTube and Facebook. I'm not saying to go watch it. I'm just letting you know that's a thing. You do with it as you will. So yeah, overall, it was a good fight. I think, in my opinion, Conor McGregor has nothing to be ashamed of. He should held his hell up high. He did an incredible job, despite the fact he was in there for 10 rounds for one of the considering that he just lasted 10 rounds against one of the best boxers out there in the world. He stood 10 rounds. Unlike with James Toney, he didn't even last one round in UFC. So kudos to Conor McGregor. And Floyd Mayweather, you know I'm not the biggest fan of you. You have my respect. You said you were gonna walk him down, and you did that for the most part. You know, I felt the referees took that, the knockout, away from you to give you more credit, in my opinion, than for me to give you more credit. But you did your part. You made an exciting fight, and I gotta thank you for that, Floyd. You know, I don't have respect for you. I don't like a lot of things you do and you act sometimes, but I have to give you respect in terms of like what you did in that fight. You definitely made up for Mayweather for the Pacquiao fight, that's for sure. And you did a hell of a job boxing wise, and thank you for putting out this a good show, or even starting to agree with this, because I know I have to get this to you because you took on a man. You didn't wait. You took on a man in his prime, coming out of retirement after 2 years of not boxing. So good job on that. You put on a hell of a performance. You've earned you win for the most part, in my opinion. You know, the ref did what he did. It was not Floyd's fault. It wasn't. He was just doing what he was supposed to do. Same thing with Conor. He was, he was doing his part as well. It's just that the referee just took away from him. You know what I'm saying? Well, the old saying goes, "Let the players play," or "Let the fighters fight." You know what I mean? In this case. But other than that, I enjoyed the fight. It was really good. I was really impressed. I'm glad that all the people that were, saying this was gonna be shit was actually now people saying, people turn around saying end up being is a giant circus, and not saying fight of the year. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy now. Maybe now mixed martial arts will get the more of the respect that it deserves, because it's an incredible craft to say the least. But yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts on the fight. I feel, in my opinion, it was worth the watch. Way better than Pacquiao Mayweather, that's for sure. Conor was in it. He has nothing to be ashamed of. Showed his head up. I think his stock went up. It was a win for MMA, in my opinion. Even though he lost, he was in it. He never gave up. You know what I'm saying? I think he was taken away and robbed by the referee. So I gotta give props to Floyd. He came in there and he did what he didn't lie. He didn't back up. He stood there to box, and he did. And and kudos to him as well. And overall, it was a great fight. I definitely recommend go watching it. You know what I'm saying? And Kelly Bird, you fucked up, dude. I know you're. Again, I emphasize again. I know you meant well, but dude, you fucked up, dude. Kelly Bird, you fucked up. I don't care what anyone says. Kelly Bird, the referee, fucked up and should give Conor McGregor the benefit of the doubt. Because I'm telling you right now, that if that was the other way around with Floyd, we'd be bitching and moaning just the same. I'm just throwing it out there, and this is my opinion. Alright, guys, that's my thoughts on the fight. It was great. I'm glad it even happened, because it was like again, I've emphasized it before. It seemed like it wasn't happening. I'm glad it did, and the world tour is amazing. It lived up to the hype and surpassed it, and I'm actually excited for the next boxing event that's coming with Triple G. That's under Oscar De La Hoya Promotions. It's happening 3 weeks from now or so. I can't wait. So I can't wait to see that fight as well. Alright, guys, but that's the video, guys. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you happy that Floyd won and went on the 50-0 and broke Rocky Marciano's record? How you feel about do you feel like what was your scorecard? Do you feel like Floyd was winning the fight? Do you feel that Conor was making the fight before that happened? Do you feel the fight was stopped too soon? The referee did fucked up and did and stopped it too early? Or do you feel that the referee did the right thing? My opinion on that. I always with the comments. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I will love to hear your guys' thoughts on this matter. Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. As always, Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out.